Okay, next is going to be Greg Allman.
Hey, Coach, I don't want to make you feel like an old man here, but how often do you get the chance to coach the son of a guy you coached before? And what do you see of Antoine Winfield Sr. and Jr. now?
They're identical. They got a pack. He's got a 6-inch punch. He practices very hard. He's very smart, very instinctive. I see a lot of similarities between them both. I think he's going to have a hell of a year. He's doing some good things out there for us.
Before I have you, I just want to ask you about the rookie Parnell Motley. Obviously, he's shown up in terms of a lot of picks in practice. Just what do you like about him and why he continues to impress you guys?
Well, first of all, kudos to our scouting department for bringing him in here. He's done a hell of a job. He's got his hands on balls pretty much every day. He's very coachable. Quick out of his breaks. You still got to see him in game situations, though. You don't want to get too high on him and everything, but he's doing what he needs to do right now. He's practicing the right way. I'm pleased with him. He's a pleasant surprise for us.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, our next question is going to come from Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Coach, how you doing? What impressed you the most about the turnaround this cornerback room made at the latter half of the season last year?
Well, you knew the experience, the part of, now they know how to prepare. Now they know what to expect. They should be very excited about this upcoming year, and they're practicing the right way. We got to still get our execution part down a little, better than what we're doing it right now, but they're going in the right direction, I believe. Good attitudes, great attitudes out there.
And then going against, arguably one of the best wide receiver tandems and, Tom Brady, how's that helped improve, and how's it been beneficial to the cornerbacks to be able to get reps against these guys?
Well, you're practicing against Pro Bowl receivers. You're practicing against a Hall of Fame quarterback. You can't help but to feel good about yourself. If you do good against those guys, then you can't help but to feel good about yourself going into game situations. I had a very similar situation like this happen to me when I was playing in Kansas City when Joe Montana came there. I mean, he gave us the boost that we needed to get over the top to end up getting into the championship game. So it's a very similar situation.
All right, our next question is coming from Rick Stroud.
The coach, BA has called Carlton Davis a top 10 corner in this league right now. Early in his career, he had a habit of grabbing onto guys and just what have you seen specifically about his growth? And for him, is the next level really just making sure he catches the ball when he gets those opportunities?
Well, first of all, don't believe the hype. Let's not give him something. Let's not put him there. We'll see if he's a top 10 cornerback after the season. That's when it really counts, not preseason. Sure. We haven't done anything yet. We have not accomplished anything yet on defense. They have to, like I said, continue to grow, to play for one another and understand what the teams are how they're trying to attack this. But to Carlton's credit, he's working on techniques every day. He's not been grabbing as much as he was in the past. We worked on those things. We continue to work on those things, and we hope, like you said, if he gets his hand on the ball, we hope he keeps it in his hands.
Yeah. Thanks, Coach.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next question comes from Luke Easterling.
Coach, it seems like wide receivers continue to get bigger, faster, stronger, more physical and more athletic over the years. You've got a couple of guys in your division in Julio Jones and Michael Thomas that kind of fit that role. How much does it help to have so many corners in your room that have the size, the length to match up with guys like that?
Well, it's a good thing for them because I don't believe they're intimidated by their size or their speed. We understand what they are and who they are, and we feel like we match up pretty well against them.
Okay, our next question comes from John Ledyard.
Coach, I'm curious about Sean Murphy Bunting, his ability to kind of play outside and then when you go to nickel, play inside, and how he handles that transition. Is that a difficult thing from him? What about his game did you see that said to you, you know what, I really believe he can handle this transition of playing outside, then moving inside and back outside and things like that?
Well, these guys have two qualities. One of them is being smart. The other one's being instinctive. He has both of those. He's long. He can make plays in there. He's got good short area quickness. He's the right guy. We got a couple guys like him that can do that. So, we wait to see what happens. See what happens with it.
Is run support pretty important from that nickel position? Do you think he'll improve,
No doubt
make
about
strides
it.
in that?
No, no doubt about it. If you can't run support, you can't play in there. It would be a lot of 3rd and 2s, a lot of 3rd and 3s, and people come running right at you.
Okay, our next question is from James Palmer.
Coach, curious if you've told your guys about your experience in Kansas City and kind of very few instances where something like this kind of happens. And if you could kind of tell us a little bit about what that experience was like with Joe coming in.
I've not said anything to those guys really about that. I've really not tried to talk about my experiences as a player. You know, anything that I talk to those guys about playing wise it's been like what I've learned not to do as opposed to what to do. Those guys are longer than me. They're more of what my teammate was. Like Albert Lewis was like 6'2", 6'3". Those guys are big and long, and I try to get them to just use their length. The one thing I will say about it is this: I can just feel overall, the confidence level on both sides of the ball, it seems to be up to me. And like I said, though, we still have to go out and execute and get things done on defense. Just because you get a guy like Brady and Gronk around, that just doesn't mean anything. We still have to stop people. And that's what we have to work on, our execution of defense, and not worry about what the offense does.
Did it bring up another level of you guys as a secondary when you were in camp against Joe, though?
No question. The first time I faced him, he taught me how to play safety. I moved from corner to nickel to safety, and he taught me what he was looking at in my feet, my eyes, and the whole shenab. And I learned a lot from him just by talking to him.
Thanks.
All right, we got time for one more. We're going to go with Alex Fleming.
How you doing, Coach?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm just fine. Seeing the schedule for 2020, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, the Chargers, they don't have sleepers at wide receivers. How ready is this secondary to face this obstacle known as 2020?
No, I love it. And they looking forward to it as well. You want to be the best, you got to play the best. And, you don't get your name or reputation off for playing Joe Blow. So we welcome it. We embrace it, and we look forward to it.
All right. That's all for today. Appreciate it, Coach.
Okay. Thank you.